Hi guys, it's Diana. Today I decided to film a tutorial on this bridal look that I did right here. It's this very extremely glowy flawless look. I love how this look turned out. Let me know if you like it down below, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've already applied my eyebrow makeup and applied some primer to my face. I used the NYX Angel Veil Primer. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a foundation first. I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, which looks like this, and I'm in the shade 204 Natural Buff. So I'm gonna apply some on the back of my hand and dot it on my face. Then first I'm going to apply it with this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and then after that I'm going to go over it with the Beauty Blender. And I'm actually going to go in with a second layer because I want a little bit more coverage, and I'll go ahead and go over the foundation with the Real Techniques sponge, just so that it looks extra flawless. Next, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids, and for that I'm going to use the matte soft ochre paint pot with this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Looks like this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and begin with the eyeshadows. So the very first shadow that I'm going to be using is this one from NYX. It's called Diamond Lust, and it's just this white sparkly shade. And I'm going to apply it with this fluffy brush all over the lid. Okay, so the second shade that we're going to be using is Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, and it looks like this. Base shadow brush from Real Techniques, right on the crease. Next, I'm going to be going in with this kind of glittery chromographic maroon shade from, what is this, Lancome, and it's called Color de Jour Metallic. That's the name of the color. So I'm going to take it just on the tip of the same brush and go right on the outer corner of the eye. And I'm not going to pull it into the crease, just right on the outer corner of the eye. And you just continue adding more until it's as opaque as you want it to, but making sure that it's very blended. I'm gonna go ahead and take a flat brush, and I'm gonna reapply that NYX Diamond White shade on my lid. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend the edges with that same Creme Brulee shade from earlier from Makeup Geek. Next, we're gonna go ahead and line our eyes. I'm gonna be using the Inglot Gel Liner number 77. And I will be using this Tarte eyeliner brush. And I'm not going to do a wing. When I think of bridal makeup, I think just very glowy and not an exaggerated wing. So I'm going to make it as skinny as I can and as close to the lash line and no wing. Just like that. Okay, next I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes and apply mascara. And the mascara I'm going to use is my favorite, the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So I'll go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. I'm going to be using two concealers, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And I'm using the shade Custard in the NARS and shade number 20 Sand Sable in Maybelline. and go ahead and blend it out with your beauty sponge. Apply a little bit more of the NARS on this one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set the under eye area with the Coty Airspun powder. Just put a little bit on the cap. Okay, I just made a big mess here on my desk. So we're gonna go ahead and let that cook for a few minutes. The rest of my face with the MAC Studio Fix pressed foundation in the shade NC30. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use the sponge that it comes with. And we're gonna go ahead and set all the areas where we did not apply powder so that it looks extra flawless. Next, we're gonna take this stippling brush and take away all of that excess powder. Right. For contouring, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in the shade number 1, Golden Light, which looks like this. And I'm gonna use this angled brush from e.l.f. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Luminoso blush, my favorite, with this Real Techniques blush brush. Okay, so it should be looking something like this so far. And we're gonna go ahead and finish off the eyes, the under eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lower lash line with the same Lancome shadow that we used earlier on the outer corner. So I'm gonna take some on this little brush and line our lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline with the Rimmel Nude. Yep, it's in the shade Nude eyeliner. You want to hold down your under eye with a sponge or with a brush so that the warmth of your finger doesn't mess up your concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with my finishing spray, the MAC Fix Plus. Okay, while that dries, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara on my lower lash lines. Not on my lower lash line, on my lower lashes. Okay, just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and remove the lip balm that we applied. Taking the brush that you used for your foundation, just go over it lightly on your lips, just to cancel out any pigment from your lips. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this pink lip pencil from NYX. It's in the shade Rose. And for the lip color, I'm going to be using this Maybelline lipstick in the shade 015, Born With It. It's just this very beautiful like dusty rose, which dusty rose I think is the perfect color for a bride. I love this lipstick. Top the lips off with this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. Just a little bit because this one's a very light one, so I don't want it to wash away the pink lipstick. Go ahead and apply my highlighter, and I think the perfect highlighter for a bride is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. And I'm actually gonna use the same brush that I used to dust off my powder, this stippling brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. Just want to be glowy and luminous and stunning. Okay, so that completes the entire look for bridal makeup. I really loved how it turned out. It's very luminous, very glowy, and if I were to have a wedding, this is how I would like my makeup to be done. So give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video.